Hello and welcome to this checkmate into chess puzzle. This one was created by J B McKim in 1877. See that black just has the king, two pawns and a bishop left. White has the king, pair of knights, bishop, queen and pawn. It's white's turn, and can you see the checkmate in 2? Moving the queen to f5 only gets you a checkmate in 4. King can escape to c5. You can then take the pawn, and the black king can't move, so black can take the knights with their bishop, which you can then take back with your knights. Then black has to advance the pawn because the king can't move, and you can mate in 4 by moving the queen to b4. Checking with the queen to d7 is also only a mate in 4. King can escape, and then follow up with the queen. You can actually chase the king all the way with the queen into an eventual mate in 4. You can actually get a mate in 3 by moving the king to b5. The black king can't move, so they can take the knight with their bishop. You can then check with the queen. Black is forced to take the knight with the king, and then you can checkmate in 3 with the bishop. Moving the knight to b5 is only a checkmate in 3. Black only has one escape square. You can then start to move the queen in. Black king can't move, so black has to advance the pawn or move the bishop. And then you can move in for the checkmate in 3 with the queen. Okay, let's have a look at the solution to this one. There's actually 2 checkmates in 2 for white. The first one is if you move the knight to b6. If black takes the other knight with the bishop, you can then move the knight to c8 to checkmate in 2. If black responds by moving the bishop to e7, you can then move the knight to b5 to checkmate in 2. If black moves the king to e7, you can then move the queen to c5 to checkmate in 2. And if black decides to take the knight with the king, you can then move the queen to f4 to checkmate. The second checkmate in 2 comes by moving the knight to e7. If black takes the knight on c7, you can then move the knight to c8 to checkmate in 2. If black moves the bishop to e7, taking the knight, you can then move the other knight to b5 to checkmate in 2. If the king takes the knight on e7, you can then move the queen to c5 to checkmate in 2. And if the king takes the knight on c7, then you can move the queen to f4 to mate in 2. That's it for now. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.